Career Confidence and Mindset Coach. And today I will be sharing 5 atomic habits to exponentially grow your business. So say hi to me if you're joining me live and let me activate the chat and let's get right into it. I love the book Atomic Habits by James Clear. I have 2 kids with special needs, still living at home. They're adults now, but they're still living at home. And I had to really figure out a way to save time because, in addition to the kids, I also have medical needs myself. My allergies are really bad, and I have a type of distal myopathy where I have foot drops, so I have weekly physical therapy and I needed to figure out how to become more productive so that I could achieve my goals in all of my important life zones. So I found that I can make time for my most important goals through atomic habits. I am so glad that I have found this book because I have discovered that the more atomic habits that I incorporate into my life, the more productive I am and the easier life gets. So, James Clear, the author, believes that success is the product of daily habits. And I think he calls them atomic because they're so powerful. It's according to him, it's much easier to accomplish goals through consistent habits. And this is exactly how I love to coach my clients on incorporating those habits into their lives that will help them to get to where they want to be. And if we focus on those daily habits and get just 1% better every day, we can actually get 37 times better results by the end of the year, according to his calculations. So, but the bad news is if we have negative habits, we can actually regress. They can compound against us. So, Clear talks about negative compounding. So, an example of this would be stress, right? If we are worried and stressed out every day, then that can compound and have an effect on our physical health, right? And that's actually something that I can help you with too. I have strategies for that. But so we have to be careful about the negative habits as well, right? So negative thoughts compound. And I know this to be true because our thoughts create our results. And our negative thoughts can keep us stuck in a negative thought loop. So, for example, if you beat up on yourself, then you don't feel good, and our thoughts create our feelings, right? And then our feelings motivate our action. So, when you're beating up on yourself, you're not feeling good, you're not taking action, and then you're stuck where you are. That's the negative thought loop. So, for example, one of my clients was telling herself that she wasn't good enough and not worthy just because someone didn't show up for a call. And when she was telling herself, I'm not good enough, then she felt hopeless and she wasn't taking productive action in her business. Through the coaching, I helped her to see that that thought was no good. It wasn't helping her and it wasn't even true. Because when we looked at her actions before this happened, she had actually set up the call, sent a reminder the day before, and sent a reminder 1 hour before. So we looked at the actual circumstances of what she did, and I helped her to realize that her worth as a person has nothing to do with her business. We are 100% worthy just because we are humans on this planet. And everyone has something unique to offer. So don't sabotage yourself with thoughts of, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough. It's just not serving you. So the way that the mindset model works is that our thoughts create our feelings motivate our actions, and our actions give us our results. So when she was telling herself, I'm not good enough. Then she felt hopeless. Then she beat herself up. And then she was not doing enough to move her business forward. So, do you see how directly our thoughts create our results? So, through the mindset coaching, I helped her to focus on a more empowering thought and helped her to realize that that thought wasn't serving her. So, once she recognized and once she internalized, I am enough, then she felt empowered to take more action in her business. So it's so important not to beat ourselves up because only positive thoughts motivate us to take action. Be aware if you are sabotaging yourself with a negative thought and turn that around because only positive thoughts move us forward. So, and of course, I would love to help you with that because that's exactly what I specialize in as a confidence and mindset coach. So, there is also positive compounding, right? So, that positive mindset is a great example of positive compounding because if we stay focused on the positive and on what we want, then we'll be motivated to take action. I love using atomic habits in my business. And one way you can create these atomic habits is through habit stacking. So you can stack one habit on top of another that you're already doing. And the way that I love to use atomic habits in my business is I've created a task list, an activity list. And I just put one next to the other, right? It's like I have my list of things to do and I stick with it. I know where I'm starting and where I'm finishing, right? And so the important things always go first and then continue on down the list so that I'm not ever like wasting time wondering what should I be doing right now. And, you know, we can also get overwhelmed, right, and unfocused, and that doesn't help us. So I've created a checklist, and I've noticed that with that I'm getting a lot more productive. And so when I heard James Clear say that success is the product of daily habits, I started to think about what would be the most important habit of an entrepreneur. And I think the most important habit of an entrepreneur is engagement, right? It's so important that we're building relationships every day and connecting with new people, expanding our audience every day, sharing our value, and making offers to help. Imagine how fast our businesses will grow if we are consistently connecting with new people, nurturing our audience, and making offers to help. And it doesn't have to take a lot of time. The strategies that I use and recommend to my clients don't require a lot of time, but they do require a commitment to consistency and willingness to get out of your comfort zone and put yourself out there. And of course, that's where the mindset really comes in, right? We can have all the strategy in the world, but if we don't have the mindset, we won't do the strategy. And that's why I think we all need a coach. So every athlete who is serious about winning hires a coach because he or she knows that they won't be able to expand out of their comfort zone by themselves. We just won't be able to do that because we've evolved from these primitive brains that have designed us to keep us in the safety zone of where we are today. So but again, the good news is that we can continue to grow through positive compounding, and one of the best ways is through gaining knowledge, right? Knowledge compounds. As Clear points out, learning one new idea won't make you a genius, but a commitment to lifelong learning can be transformative. I love to listen to audiobooks. I love to listen while I'm getting ready for the day or doing the dishes. doing those activities that I'm going to be doing anyway, so that I'm growing at the same time. And I usually end up buying a hard copy of the book so that I can underline and highlight and really apply what I've learned. And this is where the real transformation happens, is we can't only just read and learn new things, right? We have to apply what we learn. We have to take action. So I love, in addition to the audiobooks, I love watching my training videos. And, one day I got really excited because I realized that if I spend time learning every day, then I will never run out of ideas on what to post. So it's making a huge difference in my business. And so I really encourage you to make an atomic habit of daily learning. And again, if we keep improving by 1% every day, we'll end up with 37 times better results by the end of the year. So the fifth atomic habit that can exponentially grow your business is self-coaching. So we've got to catch those limiting beliefs and self-sabotaging thoughts and turn them around. We must focus on where we're going and not use our past against us. If we focus on the doubts and fears, we're going to get stuck in that negative thought loop. So if you coach with me, I will help you. I will teach you how to coach yourself. And of course, what I do with my clients every single day is to help them get out of those negative thought loops and help them focus on those positive affirmations that will empower them to take action in their lives and businesses. So and this is so important because our limiting beliefs are like an invisible fence. So they hold us in and keep us exactly where we are, right? Just like the invisible fence keeps a dog in the yard. And even if the power goes out, the dog doesn't try to escape because he doesn't think he can. So it's exactly how limiting beliefs work for us. We can't expand out of where we think we can go, right? Without someone else helping us break through those limiting beliefs. And so the first step is to recognize what those limiting beliefs are and then turn them around, right? Recognize what your strengths are and believe that you can accomplish your goals. And that's why these daily affirmations are so important. So when you're writing daily affirmations, remember how strong you are. Remember your accomplishments and your core values that got you through those tough times, and turn those into affirmations, right? And say them in the mirror every day. So confidence comes from what we tell ourselves. So tell yourself you can do it. And I would love to help you build that confident mindset so that you're inspired and motivated to take consistent action in your business. Growth is the key to success. Remember that productivity compounds. So, to summarize, the 5 atomic habits to exponentially grow your business are to connect with people every day, right? Grow your audience every day and make offers to help, right? And we want to be nurturing our audience every day and sharing our value. And growing your knowledge, right? Create an atomic habit of daily growth in knowledge. Coach yourself every day. Be aware of how you're sabotaging yourself with your thoughts and turn that around. Recognize your strengths and believe that you will be successful. Remind yourself how strong you are every day and tell yourself that you can do it. You can achieve your goals. I love to help women own their worth and build their confidence because it's a ripple effect of impact on the world. So, the more confident my clients are, the more visible they get, the more offers they make, the more money they make. And one of my clients even achieved her annual goal in a matter of months instead of the year. So I would love to help you grow your business exponentially by getting 1% better every day. And this is what we're going to be doing in my group, Confident Entrepreneurs Thrive. And we're going to kick off on January 30th with a free 3-day challenge, Double Your Business 2023. I will be sharing the exact strategy and mindset that I used to double my business and hit my first 5K month. And because I want to help you get the most out of the 3-day challenge, I'm offering a complimentary strategy call. And we will identify any bottlenecks in your business and how to break through any obstacles that are holding you back from where you want to be. So I will leave that link to schedule that strategy call in the chat. And I look forward to helping you grow your business exponentially this